Hey y'all, it's the Cute Coffee Gal here, back with part 8 of my Decades Challenge. And I am so excited. We've got so much going on with this little family right now. It is now late 1898. So this may be the last episode that we have in the 1890s, which is very exciting. It also is probably going to be the episode where our newest child will be born. So, as you know, Clara is with child at the moment, and I think I don't know if she's in her second trimester yet. Yes, so she has just entered her second trimester, so we will most likely be having that happen in this episode too. We've got so much going on with all these little kiddos, and it looks like everybody just woke up. How much you want to bet that was a nightmare of some kind? Let's see what's going on in here. Oh goodness, and someone's wearing a bear outfit. Who is that? It's Rose. Rose must be going through a phase. So let's see. Yep, scared of the monster. Oh, and I see it right there, kind of peeking out. So let's go ahead and we'll have Samuel can spray the monster under the bed. Does he need to do this one? Yeah, we'll have him do both of those. And then let's get William into bed. Come in here, little guy. Oh, and he won't sleep. Is he too scared? Yep. So just take a nap. That's fine. We can handle that. And then you kiddos need to go back to bed. Nope, don't wake your mom up. She's very tired. Oh, he did it anyway. Asked to be put to bed by Samuel. That's fine. Clara, you can go back to sleep. I'm so sorry he woke you up. I know you don't feel well. And then this one can also ask to be put to bed by Samuel, and we will... Oh, she tried to communicate. That's so cute. Rose was unsuccessful in her attempt to communicate with the monster under her bed. Looks like it doesn't want to be friends right now. That's always the message I get. I don't know. Is there a message where they are able to communicate? I've always been curious about that. So if you have successfully communicated with the monster under the bed, please let me know in the comments below because I'm super curious. So, all right, let's go ahead. We're going to have everybody go on back to sleep, and then we'll catch back up in the morning. All right, so everybody has woken up very early. I had Clara go ahead and make some pancakes so they could all have something to eat. And I'm going to have her, let's see, she's going to clean something. What is she going to clean? She's just randomly cleaning a puddle that doesn't exist. That's fine. I'm going to have her do some paintings because we do really need to get the finances up for the family. So I'm going to have her do that. Uh-oh, and this one's making a mess. Stop making a mess, please. Don't even get it out. Of course you did. Why don't you come and have something to eat too? Come have some pancakes. So I'm going to have Samuel come out here, take care of his needs, and then I'm going to have him take a look out here in the field. What do we have? Lots of things that can be evolved and several things that can be harvested, so that's great. We'll go ahead and have him start working on that, and then we'll get the farm hands out. And I want the kids to be working on their skills some. They're going to be going to school in just a minute here, but when they get back from school, I'd really like for them to do their school projects to make sure their grades are getting up. And also, I would like for them to work a little bit on some of those skills that they've got. So we're looking at Robert here. We could definitely make his creativity or his mental go up some more so that he's in range to get a trait for those. And then we've also got Rose, who she's not doing nearly as well. So maybe her motor or her creativity would be good for us to work on. It looks like she is needing to have some fun, so, and also a shower. What time is it? She's not going to have time to take a shower, so I'm just going to have her come and play some chess. And that'll be fine before she goes to school. I honestly don't even remember if I had them do their homework. Let's take a look and see. Oh gosh, and they haven't done their homework. Not good. All right, well, I'll just go ahead and have Robert do it because... No, you need to use the restroom. Here, stop. Pause. We'll go ahead, do that. Then you can do your homework. And, yeah, see, they both have a school project in their inventory, so that's something that we definitely want to make sure we've got. Oh, here, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to grab this book. That we want to make sure that they do their school projects when they get home from school. And let's go ahead. Oh, see, 3:45. We're really getting better here with the paintings. I'm going to actually have her turn right around and do another one. Maybe she could do a confident painting since she's got that little moodlet at the moment. And then how are things going out in the field? Going well. Maybe he harvested everything, it looks like. So let's go ahead. We're going to evolve some things. And I am going to call the farm hands over. So Clara just finished this painting. Let's go ahead and, don't know why that's a confident painting, but sure, we'll go ahead and sell it and then go ahead and get started on another one. I think her needs are, yeah, she's fine. So we'll go ahead and just kind of have her keep working away over here. Let's do a classic painting this time. We'll do a large classic painting. And then out here, we are evolving away. There were quite a few things that needed to be evolved. And then one of the things that we do need to start working on is our cow plant. So if you will recall from the rules, one of the things that is a part of this challenge is that at times there is war, and you have to send your Sims that are of the right age off to war. And the way that we simulate that in The Sims is by having them be eaten by the cow plant. So the cow plant, the way that it works, in case you haven't played with it before, is that you will be eaten by it once, and it will just like totally goof up all of your moods and everything. And then if you are eaten by the cow plant again within 12 hours, so the second that it becomes hungry again, you are eaten by it again, you have kind of a 50-50 chance of either surviving or dying. And so that is how you get a death by a cow plant, is have someone be eaten twice. So the way that we kind of look at it for this particular challenge is that the first time you get eaten is when you're sent off to war, and then the second time you're eaten is when it determines if you live or die. So if you survive that, then it's like you have survived being in the war, and you are able to come home and be back a part of the family and all of that. So in order to do that, we do need to have a mature cow plant that is ready to go at the beginning of the 1910s. And it does take several days for the cow plant to grow. So I want to make sure that we've got that ready in time. So we will probably go ahead. I might even plant it this episode and go ahead and get that started. Cow plants, in my opinion, are kind of a hassle to deal with because they are, you have to feed them every 12 hours or they die. But if you don't keep them locked up so that other Sims can't get access to them, then everybody just keeps constantly getting eaten, because the way that the cow plant works is that it has cake and everybody wants to eat the cake. So you kind of have to keep it like locked up in a pen, and then you have to remember to go feed it, because if you don't, it'll die on you and then you got to start all over again, which I have been known to make happen on multiple occasions. So I'm going to go ahead and end the gathering here. It looks like most everything is taken care of, and he is just not having fun at all. So let's go ahead. I don't know if he can play. Yeah, he can play some chess. So I'm going to have him come in, and hopefully that'll get his mood up a little bit. The toddlers are still just like snoozing away over here. So perhaps we'll just go ahead and let that be as long as we can. How was that painting that she... Oh, that's actually a really good painting. Look at that, guys. Her skill has really gone up quite a bit. That's very impressive. 447 simoleons. Let's definitely sell that, and then we'll get started on another one. And I also need to go ahead and let's see what's in the inventories. Oh, we need to call the women's auxiliary over and get to know everybody that way and do some canning, perhaps. But maybe we'll do that after the baby is born. Can I do Impressionism in this decade? I can't remember. Yes, I can. So we'll go ahead and do a large Impressionism painting. And then I'll sell these things that are here. You guys, Clara just finished painting a masterpiece. That's her first masterpiece. That's so awesome. And it looks really cool, too. I wish that we could keep it. But I'm going to go ahead. Oh, my goodness, 914. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. Here, no, I don't want him to. We'll let her do it. And what is happening here? Oh, he just wants to babble, which is fine. We'll have her then. She can come back and eat these pancakes after she's done selling that. And he can come on in here and can he... Let's move his blocks. Wait, where is she going? I'm going to move the block so that she is in the same room as him. they're back here. Uh-oh. Yes, we want to sell the masterpiece to a gallery. And then we're going to put these right here and come play with them while we're with Mom so that they can chit-chat together. That'll be fine. Oh, and it looks like Frank came over to play. That's kind of fun. Uh-oh. That maybe, was that, oh, it was a dirty dish. Frank is doing our dishes, guys. What a nice young man as he comes to visit. That's very sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and have William grab a serving, and it looks like Charles, it says you want to be let out. That's probably why he's so upset. Which is fine. We'll have Samuel maybe come and get him. Yeah, he's napped enough. That's fine. Oh, and he was already doing that anyway. See? That worked out well. And then when she is done with her bath, she was taking a bubble bath. I figured that would help her fun, but maybe not. All right. She's going for it. Look at her steady in her hand. Whew! You did it. You're good, Rose. All right, his turn is next. It's Robert. That was very confident, Robert, and I'm surprised you got away with that. All right. Can you do it, Frank? Frank's got it. He's good. Let's see. Oh, Rose. Poor thing. It's okay. We'll play again. And let's see what's going on over here. Samuel is taking a nap again. He is just like really tired today. I'm actually going to wake him up from that because I want him to eat instead, just based on the time of day. And then we've got Clara is talking to little William there. Is that helping with his attention? Big time helping. Perfect. That's what we needed. He also really needs a bath. Maybe we will talk to him while giving him a bath. And then we've got Charles, it looks like, is leveling up with his motor skills, which is great. Exactly. Oh, I picked the wrong sim. I didn't mean for you to take a bath. I meant for you to bathe William. Oops, let's give bubble bath to William. And then Samuel is eating over here. And let's check on the farm. How are things going over here? Anything need harvesting? It does look like we've got a few things, so we'll go ahead and harvest all of those. Do these need watering again? They kind of look like they do, don't they? The carrots? They kind of look like they need to be watered, so I might call the farmhands back over again once he's done harvesting, just to go ahead and take care of all of that. I wonder, what is his gardening skill at? It should be getting really high up there. His gardening is, yeah, it's an 8, so that's fantastic. And we'll let him keep doing that. And then how far along is she? She should be getting done pretty darn soon. Give birth in question mark, question mark. So we're about to go into labor, which is perfect because it is nearing the end of early 1899. So we're about to enter the last day of this decade, and then we will have a rules change, you guys. That's just like, this has just flown by. I'm so surprised at how quickly this is going. But I guess that's life for you, right? So anyway, all right, he is exhausted. I am going to have him come in here and use the potty. And then we will have him go to bed. Oh, no, you're playing in the potty. You're not supposed to do that. What's going on with Charles here? He is energized. Let's have him... Let's see, does he have a toy for imagination? I'm going to have him borrow his brother's horse because I would like for him to get to the point where he's not going to have nightmares either. So we'll just have him play. And then she is needing to eat and use the potty, so we'll let her sit there and go ahead and eat. He is tired, so I'm going to have him go to sleep. And then this one also needs to use the potty. Oh my goodness. And Frank is still hanging out over here. Whew, everybody just has needs. All right. And let's see what William is up to. He's moving around somewhere. He wants a bath. Well, he doesn't really need a bath, but that's okay. He can have one later after he's done eating. And then I am going to have, as soon as Samuel's done with his breakfast, I'm going to have him plant that cow plant for us. That way we've got that going. And then let's see, he is hungry as well. So whenever we get the food ready to go, I'll go ahead and wake Charles up too. That will be good. And let's see here. She wants to change into a bear and go to school, of course. Well, her homework's close to done, so we'll hopefully let them finish their homework before I have to send them off to school. And it's time to celebrate William's birthday, so that's pretty good there. And, oh, and it's also Samuel's birthday. Did I miss anybody else? No, I think that's it. All right, so we have both of those birthdays will come up probably in the next episode would be my guess. So we'll let them have their birthdays after we've reached the 1900s. So that will be fun. She still wants to change into a bear costume. Like, that's just the silliest phase to me. Oh, and she's sad because she is not being in her bear form. Uh-oh, this one needs to eat. Please come, don't play in it. I want you to grab a serving, which you were already going to do for yourself, so that works well. Homework complete. Which one was that? That was this one, of course. Is she going to school? Yes. And then he's going to finish his up real soon. Does William need to eat as well? He's not really all that hungry. Let's actually just have him go back to sleep. That will work out just fine. And we'll put that in there. And how are our crops doing? Anything else to harvest? Seriously, I think we just harvested these. Isn't that crazy how fast these mushrooms grow? So we'll have, I was going to have him do the cow plant first. Don't let me get sidetracked, you guys. We'll have him do that. Looks like he's about done eating. So let's see. I'm just going to stick it somewhere here in the middle for the moment. We'll have to kind of think through where we want that to be long term. But it's actually, it's kind of small until it actually grows and then it gets huge. So I want to make sure that we wait until it gets a little bit bigger before I figure out where I want it to go. Because it's going to involve a fence and a gate. And no, we're not answering the phone. That doesn't exist because it's the principal. Let's have you both study hard. And he's coming out here to plant that cow plant berry, which is great. I love how they look too. It's such a strange looking little thing there. So that's gonna get started, and see, it's already got the little horns are starting to pop up. Kind of cute. And he is in desperate need of some fun. So let's see. Maybe he can have fun with Charles. That would be, you know, if he would do that, that would be great. He actually needs to give Charles a bath. So let's give him a bubble bath and see if hopefully that that helps get his fun up a little bit too, maybe. And her bladder is like crazy bad, which means she's probably going into labor anytime soon. We'll just have her come and do some painting until the moment arrives. And let's get this plate cleaned up. Let's see, is that helping his fun? It's not helping his fun a single bit. It's helping his social, but that was not the thing that was so bad. So we'll have him come in here and play some chess. I never realized just how much I personally rely on the television and the computer for my Sims to get their fun up until I started doing this challenge. Because since I don't have those options, it seems like fun, especially for Samuel, it really has been a challenge. And I also think that's part of the reason why the kids have been making a mess every time we turn around is because they're bored. They don't have anything to do because there's no TV and there's no computer. So I think that's interesting that that's been kind of what this experience has been like. So let's have him, since he's in such a great mood, we'll go ahead and have him come back in here and play with the blocks again. All right. It says, Principal's visit. Today, the principal is visiting Robert's class. Everyone is to be on their best behavior and not interrupt the lesson. Unfortunately, the kid sitting behind him has decided to pelt him with something. Should he ignore it or ask the kid to stop? Well, ignoring it would be really annoying, but I'm afraid that if he asks the kid to stop, that the teacher will say he's the one speaking in class. So I think we're going to ignore it. Robert keeps his eyes trained dutifully on the board, hoping the kid will stop. Instead, the kid fires a ball of paper so hard it rolls up to the teacher's feet. For once, somebody else gets in trouble and Robert gets to look innocent and studious. Perfect. We'll take that as our response. So let's see, he was going to come in here and stack, so we'll do that. I keep having plates that like randomly show up on the mantle of these fireplaces. It's so weird. Like, why do they keep putting plates up here? Whatever that's about. And this one needs some attention, so we'll have him come in here and talk to his mama. That'll work fine. And is his fun? Yes, his fun is getting better. That's excellent. And then once his fun is better, then I'm going to have him come and harvest some things. And it looks like, oh, these have bugs. Is everything else doing okay? Everything else is pretty fine, it looks like. We might call the farmhands over, but anyway, we'll see where we're at on that. And what is happening in here? They're chit-chatting while she's painting. That's sweet. He's checking out his mama's work. With his stinky little diaper that's going on there. That's okay. Let's have our little ones are, you know, joining their mom while she's getting her work done. All right, and we've got that painting done, so we'll go ahead and sell it. And then I think she's going to give William a bath because he really is getting kind of smelly. So we'll come in and do that. Did you guys see that? Charles passed a little gas and it made a musical note. Oh, Sims team, you guys are so crazy. So crazy. Where did the horse go? I want him to play with it some more. That way his imagination gets up there. And is Charles's fun any better? His fun is way better, but he is like totally wiped out and exhausted. So let's go ahead and real quick have him run out here. Harvest the things that needs to be harvested, and then we'll have him take a nap so that when the baby comes, hopefully he will be a little more well-rested. And we've got the farmhands working out here. They're spraying for bugs. They're watering the trees. They're really just getting some stuff done. I'm going to pretend like this one does not have earbuds in. So, that might have just been, are they done for the day now? They're chit-chatting with some plants. I think they're probably done. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll cancel the gathering there. Just end that. And Clara is going into labor, y'all. She's like totally in her groove over here, doing her thing, painting. She's like in the zone, had all of the fun little things that were bubbling up around her head, but she has gone into labor. And so I think it is time for us to meet the newest member of this family. So let's head on over here, you guys, and have the baby. Have the baby. I've got our baby names pulled up here. I actually figured out that the website I was using, Wikipedia, was pulling them off of the Social Security website, so that's where I'm looking now. All right. You can do it, Clara. I know that this is just like so exhausting. And it's another boy, you guys. Oh my gosh, we have so many boys in this family. That's not at all how I thought that this was going to go. Wow. Okay. So let's see. Another boy name. So popular boy names for 99. We've already used almost all of the top 5 names. So how about Walter? That's a different one. We're going to make this be Walter Johnson. I think that sounds good. Walter. There we go. Yay! And welcome to the family, little Walter. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay! We'll go ahead and we'll feed him. He's thinking about it, so we'll go ahead and take care of that need. I wonder if her parenting is high enough skill yet, because at some point you could tell what new baby's needs are. Can't remember what level that is. Where is her parenting? She's a 7. Which means that she... Oh, I have no idea what it means. It doesn't say. But she could potentially be high enough that she's able to tell what a new baby needs. And then we'll have her go ahead and go to sleep because she is just so exhausted. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do you see this in the background over here? Samuel has decided that he too is too tired. And he not only slept through his child's birth, but he's also asleep in the bathtub. That's just silly. And he's not even really finishing his bath. Take a bath, you silly man. You have a new baby. who needs his diaper changed. So let's hurry up. Get on in there. All right, you guys. And she's coming to check out the new baby. Aww. Meeting her new sibling. I love it. She has, like, remarkably kept her figure. Like, this is kind of crazy how well she has kept her figure. Because she hasn't, like, worked out or anything. She's just, I guess, been eating fairly well. So, that's impressive. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Sims in the household. So they could have one more baby, or maybe not. Farm families were pretty big, and so it's probably pretty likely that would happen. But it's not going to happen tonight. So I think we're going to end this part here. I'm so excited, you guys. In the next part, we're going to move on to our, to the 1900s. There's just, it's going to change so much. So we will go over what the rule changes are at the beginning of the next part so that you guys are fresh on what that might look like. But yeah, that is the first, that wraps up our first decade for the Johnson family. So thank you guys so much for going on this little journey with me. And I am so excited to see where we're headed next. If you would, please leave a comment below with your thoughts on the challenge so far, how things are going. Is it how you expected it would be as you've been watching along? And then also make sure you give this a big thumbs up so that other people find this video and are able to come and watch our Decades Challenge as well. And of course, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you not only get the Great Decades videos, but also all of the Creative Sim and Speed Build videos that I do. This past weekend, I did a video that was about Semblarine, which was the little holiday that was celebrated on Tumblr this weekend for Halloween, which I believe is today, so happy Halloween to everybody. But I showed all of the great CC finds that I did this past weekend for Semblarine, and I want to make sure that you guys see those and have an opportunity to go check out all those great Tumblrs so that you can get those things too. So again, thanks so much for watching. I'll check y'all out later. Thanks so much, y'all.